Welcome to the intro. I hope you enjoy the video.
Hello guys, D-Man here, doing a trailer review, this time for InfinityWar. And yes, this trailer just came out. I'll put in the link below the description. I'll put a link in the description below, I should say. And man, oh man, was it awesome. So this is what it starts off with, this planet. I'm not sure what this planet is exactly. It's just a planet. I'm assuming that this is a continuation off of Thor Ragnarok, because at the end of Thor Ragnarok, they have a end credit scene where a giant ship shows up, and I've heard that that was Thanos' ship. So that's pretty cool. So Thanos' ship shows up in front of Thor's ship, and I don't know what happens, but I think a few pictures, like inside, like there's a few pictures that I think will show what happened. But we'll get to those when we get to those, right? So this is what this is the first picture. It's just this planet. I don't know what this planet is. It might be Thanos' planet. I'm not sure. It's just a planet. So I don't have much to say about this picture. So let's go on to the next picture. So this is the next picture. I'm assuming this is by the end of the movie because Tony looks totally defeated, or maybe it's in the halfway point. I'm not sure because he looks totally defeated and he looks like he just lost everything. So maybe he loses, I forgot her name, but the girl that he's getting married to, maybe he loses her and now he's like, oh my god, what am I supposed to do? Like, we're gonna all die now because I failed to save the world, sort of thing. That's what this picture kind of looks like to me. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen in this picture, but it looks really interesting. It just looks like an explosion happened and he lost everything, so maybe the whole team lost at this point. This is the next picture I have, which is of Bruce Banner. Fallen from the sky. As you can see in this picture, he fell from the sky, and Doctor Strange is there, and I'm pretty sure that's an outline of Doctor Strange right there. But see, he fell from the sky. Doctor Strange and his assistant are there looking down at Bruce Banner, and Bruce Banner's just like, whoa, like, he's like dazed. So I'm not sure what this is about. My first thoughts were that maybe Thanos punched the Hulk so hard that he like repelled him to Earth, and Bruce Banner went through like the atmosphere and stuff and landed in like Doctor Strange's house. And he's just like, guys, horrible things are coming. We gotta get the hell out of here and prepare. But then I saw like other clips of the scene and stuff, because I'm pretty sure Tony's here at this time too. So I think that Bruce Banner was already on Earth at this time, and they just got finished fighting an entity like an alien force. And I don't know if it was Thanos or not, but it was something that was strong enough to hit Bruce Banner through like a roof. So I'm thinking it's probably Thanos, but it might not be. It might be one of his alien things, because later on we'll see that aliens are invading in pictures, later on pictures. So that's the first thing I thought, but I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that Thanos punched him so hard that he fell back to Earth. That'd be pretty cool, pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know. This scene looks kind of weird because who's powerful enough to punch the Hulk like that? You know it wasn't Bruce Banner, because Bruce Banner would have died from that. But who's powerful enough to punch a Hulk through the ceiling and down into the basement? That's just a very interesting thing. Into Professor Strange's house, nonetheless. They don't look like they have any marks on them, and they look like they're defending themselves from the Hulk. So it seems like a surprise. So this is definitely a surprising moment to them. So I'm thinking this is gonna be the first half of the movie, maybe the middle part. But definitely a surprise, and I'm thinking that Thanos might have punched him from space. I'm hoping that he did, but I don't know. And then we have this, which is actually Vision and Scarlet Witch. I didn't get her face properly, but it's Scarlet Witch and Vision. As you can see, his gem's glowing, and he looks like a dude. He looks like a normal dude. So that's pretty interesting to see. And then we see this one, which is Thor, most likely in the Guardian of the Galaxy ship, or a ship that the Guardians of the Galaxy has, because Thor meets the Guardians of the Galaxy. There's actually a small clip of that out there somewhere. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description below, but if I can't, just look it up and you might be able to find it. But he does meet the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'll show you at the end of this that he does. Hey guys, brief interruption there. Sorry about that. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm pretty sure this is Thor on the Guardians of the Galaxy ship or something similar, because his ship is going to get something. We'll see it in later images. But let's move on. So this scene is of Hulk or Professor Banner in Wakanda or Wakanda. I don't know if I said that right. As you can see, it looks like Wakanda from the trailers and the trailer that we saw. And plus, a lot of this movie seems like it happens in Wakanda, at least the end part of it does. So that's pretty interesting to see. And the Hulk glove's there, so he's been working on the Hulk Smasher's glove. That's pretty interesting, because we know that he helped Tony Stark create it. And it seems like they're fighting an enemy that's so strong that Tony Stark's going to have to use it against them. And we all know it's Thanos. And it looks like he's talking to Black Widow, I'm assuming. Because it just looks like her arm, looks like a girl's arm. So I'm assuming it's Black Widow. And plus we get this picture, what looks like the same outfit. So I'm assuming he's talking to Black Widow. And she's smiling to somebody, and it might be Bruce Banner. So yeah. That guy in the background, I don't know who that is, because it's a little bit furry, a little bit fuzzy. So I don't know who that is, but I'm pretty sure that's a Wakanda soldier, actually. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but I'm just going to keep on saying it the way I'm saying it. But I'm pretty sure it's a soldier, because there's a couple spears that you can see in the background. And this movie does happen in Wakanda. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But as you can see here, this is why I think Tony Stark is there, because Tony Stark's here, Professor Strange, forgot his name, and Bruce Banner. And this is like after Bruce Banner falls through the roof. As you can see, the hole in the background, and they're all looking at somebody. Who is it? Could it be Thanos? Could it be an alien invader? I don't know. So they're all looking at somebody. I think it's Thanos. It's probably Thanos, but it might not be. It might just be an alien invader. So that's pretty cool to see. Whoever it is, though, was strong enough to punch the Hulk through the roof of Professor Strange's house. And then we get this scene, which is Peter Parker, his spider senses tingling, and we realize why it's a giant donut in the sky. Oh my god, the giant donut is back. No, I'm just joking. I'm pretty sure this is a portal of some sort, or maybe a giant death weapon, like a weapon that will shoot a giant plasma ray. But I'm sure it's a portal, not for Thanos himself, but for his army, his alien army that we'll see in later images. So that happens, and then this is when they're all outside, and they're all looking at something, and it seems like devastation has happened. So I'm thinking that this is probably only aliens, and Thanos comes in later, but this could be Thanos, because, I don't know, it's a little bit iffy, but I'm thinking this is probably only Thanos' army, and they're strong enough to punch the Hulk that hard, so that's pretty interesting to see. This might, Bruce Banner might have called Tony Stark, after he got punched. Hey guys, sorry about that again. Little interruption again. Just give me a second, I gotta readjust my mic. Sorry about the little banging there. Anyways, as I was saying, this is the scene where they come outside and they see destruction. And I was thinking that Bruce Banner probably called Tony Stark over, but maybe not. Maybe Tony Stark was already there because of destruction. So I'm not sure what this whole scene is about, but definitely some aliens, or maybe even Thanos himself, is there, and they're all like, oh shit, we gotta fight now. And then we come to this scene, which I'm assuming is Thor's ship full of all the Asgardians that are left and stuff. And that's Loki, I'm pretty sure, walking through the debris, the rubble, and he stole the Infinity Cube, which we all know in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is one of the gems. And he seems like he's giving it to Thanos. Bum bum bum. So here's Thanos. He has the blue gem. I forgot what it is. Or maybe Loki. I'm pretty sure Loki's giving it to Thanos because Loki's a coward and he would rather give it to Thanos and die, obviously. And Thor never knew that he stole it from Asgard. So I'm pretty sure this is him giving it to Thanos. But maybe he's giving it to his brother or something, like, run away with this and don't let Thanos get it, you know? but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he's probably just giving it to Thanos. Sorry for that. But then we get this scene, which is Thanos coming through a portal. As I said, he didn't need the big donut in the sky. He can come through his own portal that he makes. I don't know how he makes it, but he makes it, I guess. I didn't know Thanos can make portals, but in the movies he can. But he makes a portal, and he comes to Earth. And this is the next scene, where Spider-Man is standing on top of the giant donut. And I'm pretty sure it might be a weapon or a portal, as I was saying. So, Spider-Man's standing on top of it, and he's probably going to have to fight somebody. It might be Thanos himself, or it might be a bunch of aliens. I don't know, but he's wearing the new suit that Iron Man made for him, which is really teched out and stuff. As you can see, he's wearing a new suit. So, this is probably after he saw it in the bus, and he's like, Iron Man, we have a problem. Give him a new suit. Like, I'm not going to join your team still. Just give him my new suit so I can go kick some alien ass. And then we have this scene, which I think is going to happen with the Guardians of the Galaxy probably. And Thor seems to be in some kind of device. Maybe a portal, maybe not. But he's, like, in this scene, he seems like he's holding it together. Or maybe trying to turn it on. I'm not sure what's happening, but he seems like he's holding it together or trying to turn it on or something. He's just like, ah! And as you can see, it's this ginormous machine and stuff, so I don't know what it is exactly, but Thor's trying to do something with it. That might be a lever, or he's just trying to hold it together or something like that, so I'm not sure. And then we have this next scene. Somebody throws a staff, a light staff, at this guy, and I'm pretty sure this guy is not him, because that's the Black Panther. This is actually a cool scene, because he's like, we gotta do this, and we gotta get this man a shield, and then it shows Captain America stepping out of the shadows. And I'm pretty sure this guy is Captain America, or maybe Bucky Barnes. I'm not sure yet, but I'm pretty sure it's one of them. Sorry about that again, my freaking mic keeps messing up. Try to put it right there. There we are. But yeah, this is a pretty funny scene, and this is why I said it's happening in Wakanda, because just this scene and plus a few other scenes. But yeah, we have Captain America, and it seems like no one's seen him for a while because Scarlet Witch is kind of stunned. But that could be a totally different scene, but it looks like it could be on the same place because it's all dark and it's surrounded by a brick building, so it looks like it could be the same place. But it might not be, who knows. But we have Scarlet Witch fighting against, I'm assuming, an alien, or maybe an alien army, or Thanos himself. I doubt it's Thanos. I'm assuming it's just an alien. She's all freaked out. And then Captain America's just like, I'm here. I'm pissed off. And then we have this scene, the Hulkbuster, after Bruce Banner and Tony Stark most likely made some improvements to it. And we're in Wakanda again, as you can see, Wakanda. And they're probably going up against Thanos, because he just went through a portal, as we saw in a previous picture.
Hey guys, brief interruption to remind you, if you like my content, to subscribe and watch more videos. If you like this video in particular, leave a like, comment, and share it if you will, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Hey guys, I'm back again after a little brief interruption once again. I don't know why that keeps on happening, but it does. But I'm back again. It seems to be happening like every 5 minutes. But anyways, as we can see here, Wakanda, Iron Man's wearing the Hulkbuster, and he's most likely fighting against Thanos' army or Thanos himself. But it doesn't look like there's been much damage done yet. And then we have this scene, which is Black Widow fighting, I'm assuming Thanos, because that's a pretty big thing, or maybe an alien itself. It's like an alien or Thanos. I don't know exactly which it is. But she seems to be stabbing something into it, and she's like, ah. And then the next scene, we have this scene where Bruce Banner and Tony Stark were there, and his buddy, and it's outside of his house, and they're fighting against, again, I'm not sure if it's Thanos or an alien army. I think this is going to be Thanos, actually, because who can punch the Hulk that hard? I just think that this is going to be Thanos, like, maybe halfway through the movie, or the first half of the movie, and they're all like, holy shit, we gotta stop this guy. And then that's what leads to Wakanda to stop him, because Wakanda, I don't know, maybe that's the final frontier. And then we have this, another shot of aliens invading. Not only are they using the giant donut, they're using spaceships. Thanos has a giant army, I guess. I'm not sure why, but he does. And then we have this, which is a giant battle in Wakanda. As you can see, Wakanda soldiers and Captain America. Looks like he's pretty beat up, and we see something landing in the background there. That might be an explosion, or that might be another alien spaceship. But we can see all this stuff just happening. And right there, on the side, you see a 4-armed alien, which is pretty big, actually. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting to see. And right here, we see another 4-armed alien that's part of Thanos' army, fighting Black Panther. That's pretty cool, but Black Panther takes it down in the scene. That's actually pretty cool. And then we have Thanos pinning Spider-Man to the ground. Where is this going to happen? I don't know. Maybe this happens directly after the donut scene. I'm not actually sure. And maybe this is why Tony Stark was all upset, because Spider-Man gets killed or gets captured. I'm not sure, but Thanos is definitely holding Spider-Man down with ease, man. He's just like, you're weak, get on the ground. So that's pretty interesting to see. And then we have this, another scene where Tony Stark was holding his hands, but now he seems to be looking backwards at who, maybe it's the girl that he was getting married to, calling out to him, or maybe he's just like, we found hope or something. I'm not sure, or maybe Thanos is just talking, but he seems like, he doesn't seem as worried. He seems kind of like surprised and kind of like, what? Like maybe what's going to happen, or maybe like, can we win sort of thing? I'm not actually sure what this scene is, and I'm pretty sure this is after Doctor Strange's scene. I'm pretty sure this is when the Doctor Strange and Bruce Banner thing happens. So that's going to be pretty interesting. This might happen at the beginning of the movie. So that's pretty interesting to see. Then we have this. Thanos, I assume, taking out Vision's gem. I assume that's Thanos, or it might be one of his aliens, but I assume that's Thanos himself. Taking out Vision's gem. I don't know if that would kill Vision or not. But he looks like he's taking it out, ripping it out by force. Then we have this, Thanos putting the blue gem into the gauntlet. And I think this is, Loki did give him this, but maybe he just got it back from somebody else, I don't know. But he's putting it into the gauntlet. He already has one. He has a purple one. I don't know what the purple one is, and I don't know what the blue one is. Tell me in the comments, I guess. And there's Thanos, and we get like this little speech in the trailer, and he's like, something about like, this is fun though, you know, sort of thing. And I'm pretty sure this is after he has 2 gems, and he's just like, yeah, this is it. It looks pretty cool. And there he has 2 gems, and he's just like, what's up? And I'm pretty sure that's a giant donut behind him. So this might be in the middle of New York, or this might be Wakanda. But he has the 2 gems, and he's just like, I'm ready. And then he punches Iron Man in the face. Wait, that's not the giant donut. That's not the giant donut, I guess. That's just a giant spaceship. So yeah, he punches Tony Stark in the face. And Tony Stark goes down from this, obviously. Sorry about that again. But as I was saying, then we have a back scene where we're starting this war against aliens. We can see Black Panther, Captain America, Bucky Barnes, and a whole bunch of Wakanda soldiers. That's pretty cool. And then we have this, a scene of the battle between a bunch of aliens. The Hulk suit, we can see the Hulk suit just taking on aliens. Phoenix or Raven, I forgot his name. Phoenix Man or something like that. I forgot his name, but he has a name. But we just see all the people just taking on a bunch of aliens. That's pretty cool. And then we see the Avengers, sort of, a lot of them. We see Black Panther, the Hulk, Iron Man right there, or maybe that's a War Machine. We see Black Widow, Captain America, and Bucky Barnes. And I think that's the War Machine, actually. I don't think that's Iron Man, but it might be Iron Man. Who knows? But we see them all running towards something, and it's probably aliens or Thanos himself. But they're all running towards him with a army of Wakandans behind them. And then we see this scene, which is one of the cool scenes. And this is what I was saying about Thor being with the Guardians of the Galaxy, because this is him, I'm assuming after his ship got blown up and he landed on the Guardians of the Galaxy ship, and he's just kind of like, who the hell are you guys? And they're like, oh, hi, what's up? Like, we're the Guardians of the Galaxy, and we see all the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's pretty cool. So we know that maybe not in this movie, probably a little bit in this movie, but maybe not fully, that they're going to be on Earth eventually fighting against Thanos, or maybe they're all going to go to space and fight against Thanos. I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but we know there's 2 parts to Infinity War, so that's going to be pretty interesting to see. The first part, I'm assuming they're all going to lose to Thanos, and Thanos is going to get the Infinity Gauntlet. And the second part, I'm assuming they're all going to win, and somebody's going to just kick Thanos' ass. Who knows? But it seems pretty damn awesome. And then we have this last scene. May 2018. Oh my goodness. This movie is going to be awesome. I'm pretty sure Black Panther's coming out first, which I will watch. But this movie is going to be awesome. Infinity War. And then there's going to be Infinity War 2, or I don't know what they're going to name it, but they're probably not going to name it Infinity War 2, but it's going to be damn awesome. Well, I guess they might, because they named Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, so who knows. But this whole movie is just going to be awesome, in my opinion, and I can't wait just to see all this stuff happen. It's just going to be super awesome and super cool, just seeing all this cool stuff just happening, man. And Loki goes back to his old ways, man. Loki always goes back to his old ways. And Thor is with the Guardians of the Galaxy, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, Bruce Banner comes back to Earth somehow, and Thor goes to the Guardians of the Galaxies. Maybe Bruce Banner did get punched to Earth. Who knows? I don't know if Thanos is that powerful, but it seems like he survived it if he did. But anyways, that's my review. I hope you liked it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And as always, my friends, stay sane. Peace.
Hey guys, just remind you to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and watch more videos. Until next time. Say hi. Say hi. Hey guys, just hanging here with my nephew. Yeah, it's a phone. It's a phone, yeah. You can't have it. Right? Oh.